Y'all already know what time it is. I'm pretty sure they'll tune in. They'll tune in when they tune in, man. I don't know what everybody doing. I don't know if they sending my notifications out or not, but you're now live with your guy, So when you get here, you get here. But I'm waiting on my daddy to call back for the people. If you come on here, if you see me right now, if you can't, if you can, that's what we're waiting on. Had this conversation with my pops, real quick. Told him what's going on with you. Told him I was gonna jump on here with him. He don't know I'm going live though. He don't know I'm going live though. So let's just see what's going on.
Hello, this is a prepaid call from Joe. An inmate at the Tennessee Department of Corrections,
What's
Very
good?
Special Needs Facility. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, hang up, or your current balance is $22.03.
Appreciate it.
This call is from a correction
What's
facility
good?
and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL. Corey said to tell me what's up.
Tell Corey I said what's up, man. Before we get started, that I went on and went live on the tube, man. We is live on here right now. We'll discuss the idea in just a second. But I had already hit the button on there.
Okay.
So you go ahead and say what's up.
What's going on, y'all out there? You know who it is, right?
Man,
Go ahead with my son again, ready to kick it off. What y'all got going on out there?
Man, for sure, man. And if y'all ain't already locked in on my daddy channel, Doing Time with Joe, go subscribe to my pops channel, man. But a lot of people, I did a video the other day, and I talked about, our visit, what I took from it, my experience, how it made me feel, and the motivation that I got from it, why I was there, and leaving. Most importantly, leaving from the place was hard, but it was also very, very inspirational. Very inspirational. So I do want to ask, how was it for you? Because I ain't say how long it's been. About 4 years. What it's been? About 3.5 years.
Man, I think it's been a little longer than that because it was before COVID.
I've been down here 3.5, going on 4 in May. So it's been a little bit over a little bit over 4 years. A little bit over 4 years.
Yeah, it was a long time coming, but I'll admit, you know what I'm saying, on my walk down, I got to walk down the sidewalk and get into the building and all this and that. And I don't know why, I was a little nervous, you know what I'm saying? It's like seeing you for the first time in a long time, and then seeing Miss Edna, and all of that, man, it was just a lot of emotions running through me, man, and I was excited. Let me put it that way. I was excited more than nervous, you know what I mean? And for me, it's like not seeing you after all of that time. It's like, I was anxious, and I wanted to make sure that, and this is going to sound crazy, okay? Because I talk to you all the time.
Yeah.
I talk to you all the time, right?
Yeah.
And I just, a part of me is like, I wanted to know how much you missed me. You know what I'm saying? Because I missed you a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, and this is, again, I'm hesitant to even say this because it sounds so crazy, but it's like, do you still love me the same way? You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I hadn't. It's weird when you're in here like this. You've been in here for so long. It's like you get those moments in your mind where when you're not around people, you're not able to touch them. They're not able to touch you. That something changes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you've never given me any indication that anything has, and I know it hasn't. But it's my mind racing. But that's part of being in here that messes you up.
Yeah.
You start to think in absences that something has changed. When life happens, it ain't nothing that changes, but it's that feeling that you get, in here where this is the devil messing with me too. You need that contact. You need it. You need that contact. You need that contact. I tell people all the time here, don't ever cut yourself off from your people.
Right.
And anybody that's in prison, if you're not, getting visits and all this and that, trust me and believe, that messes with a person. It messes with you when you don't have family or friends, somebody coming to see you. You know what I'm saying? And when you go these long absences, it makes you feel weird when you walk. It made me feel weird walking down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even worry about what I'm gonna say to you. You know what I'm saying? But while I'm walking down there, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna say after all of this time, and all I can do is just hug you.
Yeah.
All I can do is just hug you. Yeah, all I can do.
Oh wow, I would
And
never.
I didn't want to let you go but I know I got to. The police go get me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's kind of hard to hear. I would have never thought that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a lot to take in.
And I don't even like talking about that. I don't even like talking about that because I know that it's mental. I know that it's mental. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when you've been through a lot, right? In here, people coming and going in your life, you know, it's always in the back of your head that, you know, one day they're not gonna be there for different reasons and stuff like that. And then if they do come back into your life, you're wondering, you know what I'm saying, is everything the same? You know what I mean? Is it gonna respond? And then a lot of things nervous about, you know, how much had you changed?
Yeah.
And I can tell you're changed over the phone, right? You are very. It's like next level stuff when I listen to you talk. When you talk about your movies and all of this old Hollywood language that you use, where you've really learned a new language. You live a new life. You've created new memories, and not being a part of that in the way that I would like to be because of prison. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, how much different are you? You know what I'm saying? The maturity, and it's obvious. It is obvious. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you hugged me, right? It was like, this my boy.
Yeah.
This my boy, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This my son. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I felt that. This is my son. Yeah, dig that. You know, because it's like, it was weird. It was like that affirmation. You know what I'm saying? When you hug me, it was like, yeah, everything is okay. Everything is okay. You know, it kind of makes me think of like, and I know I'm talking about, I'm just rambling, but it kind of makes me think about like when people like become famous or recognized, you know what I'm saying, out there in the world, and they have those family members that like they keep them grounded and all this and that. Like, you've become this, in my mind, anyway, and I know a lot of people now, this bigger than life type person. You feel what I'm saying? Highly successful, getting it out of the mud and coming to, you know what I'm saying, reaching the heights that you've reached. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but you my son. It's almost like weird talking to you sometimes. Like, you fake in my mind. You know what I'm saying? You fake it. You know what I'm saying? And then here you come visiting me. And then everybody in the PG seeing you and recognizing you and be looking and all this and that. And then I get back to visit. Is that your son? Y'all look just alike. Is he the one on the YouTube and doing this and that? Yeah, that's him. You know what I'm saying? But you my son.
Right.
You my son. You know what I'm saying? And then of course, you know what I'm saying, you know, the surprise of, you know what I'm saying, meeting Miss Eden and all that, that's huge to me.
Yeah.
I can't even put that in words, bro. I can't even put that in words. Yeah. Because you've never done that. Never done that.
Yeah, that's
and I really appreciate that including me in that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I really do.
Man, I appreciate you sharing that, man. That's yeah, I miss you all the time. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I don't like you feeling like that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I get it though. I get it.
I didn't say it to make you feel sad or anything like that, or anybody out there listening.
I already know.
I didn't want to say it, but I did want to say it because I want people really and truly to understand this place messes you up mentally, man.
Right.
It'll mess you up.
Right.
It'll make you think things that ain't got no sense, no foundation, or fact, or nothing. And then what happens is, when you don't have anything to bounce it off of, you start to believe it.
Right.
You start acting on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You start acting on it.
Yeah. I was. Dang, that's. I get it though. I get it.
Yeah.
Now, I try to do everything in my power to make sure you know I'm here. You know.
You do.
Yeah.
You do, and you are, and I know it.
Yeah.
It's just that I hadn't hugged you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it made me flash back to all of those years where, you know, when you were a kid,
Yeah.
and I wasn't there for you, but you were able to go on with your life. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And now, you know, this absence, and you were able to go on with your life. So I'm thinking, is everything okay with us? And that may sound selfish.
Yeah.
It may sound selfish. And I'm gonna be selfish in this situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna be selfish.
Right.
Yeah, but you were able to manage, man. You know what I'm saying? All the years that I went there and go on. And I know it was hard. I know it was a struggle. I know the story. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you came through it. You came through it. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And now you took on this new journey, this new chapter of your life, and you coming up in a way that's like, man, I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm still in the same boat. You feel me? I'm still in the same group.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still in the same boat.
Mm-hmm.
And it plays on me sometimes. It plays on me sometimes.
Yeah.
But when I got down there and you gave me that hug, it was like, all right, everything good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I needed that. And man, you know, it ain't nobody in this world that could speak the words to give me the level of motivation that I need to keep going more than you. So,
Man, thank you for that.
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a given. You know, that's Samaria. You know, I got, you know, it's a few people, but it ain't nothing like, you know, hearing you push me and continue to let me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know what to say.
Well, I'll keep talking then. Okay. But look, see, my thing is like, you know, a father, even though I wasn't the typical father or the prototypical father, as people would say, a father's job is to protect, motivate, encourage, nurture, and all of those types of things, right?
Yeah.
And I can only do it the best way I know how to do it now. I think that I've become a better father. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I think that I
Most definitely
worked on that under the circumstances, right?
Yeah.
So I don't have anything but good things to say to push you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you ask my opinion, I'm going to be honest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's very few occasions that we disagreed on this, that, or a third. But I feel safe and comfortable in being honest with you and knowing that my honesty is something that you're going to respect and appreciate, and not if it's something opposite of what you think, it's not going to be something where you will use to say, I don't want to hear that and I'm gone on. You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
You've matured so much in that. And I can really relate to your journey because, and this is a sad commonality, I can really relate to your journey because we both come from this particular experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I know how hard it can be sometimes psychologically to convince yourself that you deserve an opportunity in this, that, or a third, because this place will make you believe that you don't deserve an opportunity to be successful because you did A, B, or C. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people deal with that out there. So I make sure to push and be like, no, that's a great idea right there.
Yeah.
If it's not so much as that I understand it or whatever, I like, explain that to me.
Right.
One thing I've learned about, and you part of me, if I cannot explain it to you, I don't fully get it.
Yeah.
So if you can't explain it to me, then I know you don't fully get it. Right? But the process of getting you to talk about it in those rare occasions, because most of the time you already got it locked in. But in those rare occasions while you're talking about it, it'll start clicking.
Yeah.
And then you'll get it. You know what I mean? And that's I just want to be the best parent under the circumstances that I can be. You know what I mean? Yeah, so no doubt about it. No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. Yeah. Man. No doubt about it. I didn't mean to have you stuck. I didn't mean to have you stuck, man. But, you know, whenever we do shows, I want to make sure to share something with you and the audience that is authentic and real. And I didn't rehearse this. I didn't wake up.
I already know.
Going to come out here and tell Boo this. It was just what it is, and it came out. But I always want to be honest.
Yeah.
I want to be honest. I take pride in that now, not being afraid to be honest with people. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be honest with everybody out there that's listening. Yeah, I felt some kind of way walking down and just asking myself all these questions. It's a mental thing, you know. But like I say, you know, when I looked, after I walked up to that desk and I handed the officer, you know, my ID in the pass, and I looked around and I saw y'all and you stood up. I mean, look, I said, yeah, if I could have ran over there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would have ran over. I had to walk because, you know, the police is
Yeah.
You know, you can't run in the penitentiary. Now, room to the second there.
Yeah.
If you run in the penitentiary, you going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
So anyway,
For sure.
I walked over and, yeah, for sure. And when you hugged me, it was like, everything is good. Everything.
Yeah, most definitely. Everything is great. Everything is great, man. And it was a blessing. It was a blessing to get to see, you know, how still alive you are. You know, still growing and still being innovative and still learning and still pushing, man, and still keeping yourself up. You know, you still look young. You know.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I do what I do, man.
Yeah. All that was a plus. Like I said, yeah, of course, yeah, I missed you. It wasn't no hesitation once we got the visitation form straightened out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, once
you got it wasn't an issue of you not wanting to come. You know what I'm saying? The issue, they messed up the form, and it took a long time to get that straight, and they got it straight, and I really appreciate them for doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I do mean that I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, the warden, I appreciate the visitation people. I appreciate all of those people that took the time to really look at the situation and say, no, let them visit.
Right.
Let them visit.
Right.
I really do. And they did that, and everything was straight. And I know you'll be here. I know you'll be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I really do want to say this for anybody out there that's listening. If you got somebody that's locked up and they talking about they don't want no visit, don't listen to them.
Right.
Don't even listen to them.
Right.
Mess them up. They gonna. You want them to get out and not be cuckoo for Cocoa Puff, you better go visit.
Yeah. And then I'll tell you something, man. With, you know, a lot of people, it's different hearing you and maybe a few other people talk about what I have accomplished since I've been home. Hold on.
Yeah.
You know, excuse me. In it, it's very hard for people to actually see how much really has been accomplished and how much they really done when you working and you just going, you just doing it, you just making it happen. I'm very aware of the place, the penitentiary. I'm aware of the before. I'm aware of, you know, the life. I still remember everything very vividly, and but sometimes listening to you explain things, it actually allowed me to actually see it up close.
Yeah.
Because like you was explaining to me that once, like how people are like when you're on the phone, man, and sometimes it's almost like stepping into it, being like, dang, like this really happening to me, like this really my life, this really my life. And so when you bring the stuff up like that, like I can hear it from you, I can hear it, and it motivates me to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna tell you something, man. That place. And I'll say this about my daddy first, I know. I don't want nobody to think that it takes that place or it was that place that created this. This was in us before.
Oh, yeah.
That place just allowed us to really mature enough to not continue, you know what I'm saying, to go down that path. They got the alarms going off again.
Yeah, fire alarms going off. They've been doing it since last night, man. Fire alarms just shoot off, man, and here we go. You know what I'm saying? But, but I want to say this, and I'm going to talk a little loud until they get that straight. It's hard for people to believe that prison didn't make you, and prison didn't make me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It didn't.
Right.
Like you said, what was in us has been in us.
Right.
At the same time, now I'll say this part. Prison made me appreciate everything that I know about myself now.
Right.
You feel me? Because I've always known I was capable.
Right.
I've always known I was capable, and I'm sure you have too. I'm sure you have too. But prison makes you see it crystal clear when you don't have the opportunity to do certain things.
Right.
You know how talented you are. I'll never forget when we became sellers at Northeast, and you had all of these notebooks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is this? And you said, these are my books.
Yeah.
And it was notebook after notebook after notebook, front and back. You know what I'm saying? You had written this before, and then that's when you was like, you read my book. I'll never forget, you read my book front to back that night.
Yeah.
Front to back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I knew when you told me that those were books, I knew that you were going to get that from me. I knew it. Because once you saw, you know what I'm saying, the ability in yourself to be able to do that, there's something addictive about that.
Yeah,
you can't
for
hold
sure.
back.
Yeah.
You can't hold back, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That play, like you said, man, just make you appreciate who you really are, man, and and it snatches away the excuse of the victim mentality of it's the environment, it's the community, it's my mama, is my daddy, is they didn't do this and they didn't do that and ain't nobody helping me. It snatched that excuse away. It was either you want it or not. Like you responsible for what it is that you want in life. And I knew that place did that because I walked out of that place with nothing and back to the same place, and I had to make a choice, regardless if somebody chose to give me something or not, or help me or not. You know, I knew this is what it's gonna have to be. This is what I'm gonna have to do in order to make some of my life, and I wasn't scared of that. After prison is like a near-death experience, because once you've been there, it's a what do I have to lose? because I know what that is, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. I know what it feels like to lay in a coffin. This cell is a coffin. Every night you get in it, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you can't come out of that till somebody else decides that you can come out. You feel what I mean? So, you're right. It does snatch those things away. I'm not saying that a person does suffer hardships in life and things are not always the way you would want them to be. But at the end of the day, what you have to come to realize is that you are made of so much more than the experiences that you're going to go through. But those experiences do help shape you.
Right.
They do help shape you.
Right.
But you got a choice, even in all of that, to decide, do I want these experiences to make me somebody that's always doubting myself, not believing in myself, and all of that? Or do I want these experiences to be something that motivates you? And you chose to be motivated by the decisions that, you know what I'm saying, you made that led you here and all those different types of things. And I have too.
Right.
I have too.
Right. Yeah, man. Man, I know we got like 7 minutes left, man. I ain't gonna keep this whole phone call on here, man. If y'all ain't got on my Daddy channel, man, go check out my Daddy channel. Doing time with Joe. If you enjoy my stories, you most definitely gonna enjoy his. And go do that. Go check that out. Pops, you got something you want to say before I get out? Because I want to rap with you real quick.
Yeah, let me real quick. I just want to say I appreciate all of y'all out there. You know what I'm saying? For the support that you show my son. You know what I'm saying? He's doing big things. Keep supporting him. And I appreciate all of y'all that listen to my show as well. I can't even put it into words. There's no way that I can put into words how I feel when I hear, you know what I'm saying, people talking about my son and me. I can't put it into words. And thank y'all out there. Y'all be safe out there, too.
What's up? Man, I might jump back on here in a minute, man. I'm going to finish this phone call over my pops, man. I'm going to come back with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be blessed. Y'all hold it down. It's your boy.